We're hearing lots about Agile, the future of work, and how disruption is demanding a shift to new ways of working. For change managers and change leaders, this means we're delivering change in an environment that's demanding faster and more people-centred outcomes. So in response, we need to rethink how we plan and introduce change. We could define this approach as Agile change delivery, or sometimes referred to as adaptive change delivery. Agile change delivery is about planning and delivering change with a reduced reliance on step-by-step processes, which often result in artefacts we may not need. It's about drawing on the principles of Lean, Agile, brain science and design thinking. This means we need to shift our mindset from following one change framework to a more adaptive approach. We'll still be using the activity clusters that we're used to, such as design, engage, plan, iterate, implement and reflect, just with an adaptive approach, rather than planning and delivering change the same way for all initiatives. So as a change practitioner, how can you deliver Agile change in your organisation? Here are 5 guiding principles to keep in mind. Apply an Agile mindset to everything you do, even if you're in an organisation that's already using an established change framework. Regardless of whether your project is labelled as Agile or not, there's no reason why you can't introduce Agile practices, such as a retrospective, to capture lessons for future improvement. Experiment bravely. We can help make new ways of working the norm. Introduce and encourage practices such as working out loud, visual management like Kanban boards, enterprise social networks and stand-up meetings. As humans, we're hardwired to mimic others, so simply modelling behaviours and practices will rub off. Draw on a range of tools and practices. There isn't one prescribed way or process to do this. This may be a surprise or even disappointing to some, especially if you're used to following step-by-step change frameworks. Think of Agile as a way of thinking and doing where you have access to a broad range of practices and tools you can choose from, depending on your change initiative. Be an autodidact. That's a self-directed learner. Be intensely curious and keep on learning. Don't wait for learning events. Become an autodidact. That's a cool word, hey? Manage stakeholder expectations. Using a lean approach and delivering minimum viable products doesn't mean lower quality. This needs to be communicated effectively to your stakeholders to manage their expectations. It's about creating a plan and deliverables that are lighter and just right for your change initiative and business, also known as the Goldilocks approach. It's an exciting time to be in change management as change is now continuous and the new normal. It's important to stay ahead of industry trends and set up a safe and supportive environment for our peers and stakeholders to try new and different approaches. It's a range of tools and practices, not just the Agile ones, which we'll need for the disruptive and diverse challenges ahead.